Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking. Watch X-Files with the lights on, the television's on. Oh, this monkey mentioned this one. You know what I mean?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Downside Podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Jason.
I'm Greg.
And we are live here at the Downside Lounge.
Thank you again, The Downside, for letting us do
Thank you,
this.
Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Guys, and we're raw dogging this show.
Yeah.
We're raw dogging this episode.
Yeah, we are.
Kinda nice.
We're coming in like
Coming in hot.
We're coming in hot.
Still a little water in my hair from the pool.
Had a little pool day.
Yes.
Yes.
Drank a couple bottles of rum.
Yes.
And of course, we're gonna do like we plan on doing every show. We're gonna have ourselves a little Porski.
A nice pour to start
And,
the day off. What are we going this evening?
Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel.
And
Little
Ooh,
Porski.
Yes, absolutely.
ooh,
Looking good. Good. Jason, would you like to pour mine this episode?
I will.
Oh,
Oh, thank you so much,
pour.
buddy. Now that Josh put his COVID in here, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Are you gonna have a little first sippy poo?
Little sippy poo. Here's to a nice long pool day and no subs.
Ooh, no subs.
No subs.
Ooh.
Cheers, guys.
No subs.
Mm.
Guys, we have a number 205-386-7274. We want you to call. We don't have the calls in yet.
Nope.
We don't have callers in yet because
Right.
we're doing some pre-recording. So,
That's right.
But once again, for those people that will be listening, it's 205-386-7274. We want you to call.
Yes,
We
want
want to hear
call.
some crazy
In
stuff.
fact, we need you to call.
We
need
need
you to call.
numbers so we can call some people.
Because, like I said, we're raw dogging the show.
Yeah.
Well,
We're coming in hot.
we're doing this. We're doing this on a Sunday. We had a nice little calm
Hot.
Sunday fun day today.
it was real calm.
A real calm one where a lightning strike scared Josh out of all of his wits.
Man, it was.
He was
it
no longer.
close.
I thought he passed away. I thought you were done.
I was trying to find the nearest church.
I was trying to find the nearest bathroom.
See, I was
Poo-poo
questioning
bridges.
everything. Like my life flashed before me in that whole instant.
Dude, that was
It was
one of the
crazy.
loudest, and we found out why it was so loud. Lightning had actually struck a tree in the front yard at my parents' house, and we were all at my parents' house swimming, having a nice little drink. He brought over some boat drinks. We had some
Yep.
whiskey to start the day, drinking a few beers, having a good time. And it started raining right when Josh showed up, so I think he brought the weather with him. He shows up with all his boat drink stuff. We're in the pool, and we got out. We were out of the pool, 10 minutes?
Not long after I got there. it
And
happened.
I mean, it was the loudest lightning strike I've ever heard.
I was making literally the first
Yes.
boat drink, and,
Yeah.
and then it was like almost an hour went by.
Dude, it
I
was
go,
a system
"Still making these
reset.
drinks?"
40 minutes went by. My
Yeah.
man, and then finally I was like, hey, we're going to make these drinks. What are we doing?
You were like, drinks. What
You
are we
were
doing?
like,
we still
drink.
doing this?
My man was, I was
I
like,
was
dude.
about to go home and go to bed.
No, I literally have seen this guy in bars in Birmingham handle his own. I saw him one time fight 15 individuals at one time, and one lightning strike it just
But they
puckered
were
him
only
up.
like half pint-sized individuals. So it was like three guys.
It's like,
It's like-
They were very pint-sized. It was like three days.
I've never seen anybody be in a fight and disappear out of the fight,
Out of the fight.
Oh,
and
let's
then
tell-
watch the fight.
Let's tell that story. Jason and I were playing a show, and it was his birthday. He come out with a couple of friends
Coming in hot.
coming in hot.
And raw dog.
If you don't know this about Josh, Josh doesn't drink beer. So
No, I don't drink beer.
When everybody's drinking beer, to start their night off,
I'm drinking Makers.
he's drinking Makers
And doing shots
Yeah,
for
and
people.
it was his birthday, so we were buying him shots. We were having a good time.
So you were feeling pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we get there, and we had just got done playing. We hadn't even packed the equipment up yet. And I saw Josh talking to this individual, and this individual had a lot of friends with him.
Nice. Like that
walking-
movie Human Centipede.
Yes,
Like
they
one
were
was just right up each
right
other's
up
ass.
each yeah, right there. And I heard Josh tell the main guy, and he said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you all the money in my pocket. If you line up in a straight line and don't jump me, I'll just beat the shit out of you one at a time. And I went,
That's how I've always been.
and I
Fight
thought
me
it
fair.
But here's the thing, I thought that was a joke. I was like, oh, he's messing with this. He knows this guy, whatever. I step outside where another friend of ours, it was me and Jason and another friend, like I said, no names, but he was outside with us. And all of a sudden, we were outside, we were talking, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Justin, they're fucking with that guy." And then you just rear back, fucking hit that dude right in the face.
Hit one because
Hard.
it was getting too tense.
It was
Yeah,
well, he was
like,
too close.
Yeah, I was like, I got to do
So
something.
it's either strike or
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
So I hit one,
Bam.
and then it was just this mountain of like, it was like raining these individuals.
Yes.
It was just like, and I'm down, and I'm just like, huh. So I kind of scooted out, and I actually make my way back to the bar, and they're still just hitting this pile of nothingness.
I
Just-
mean, so I was like, "Oh my god, he hit that dude!" And then I was like, "Where's Josh?" And he's standing by
I've
the
already got out
bar,
of the crowd.
way over here,
Yeah.
laughing, pretty much. Yeah.
He's laughing. He's like, "I hit that guy," and there was still a huge fight going on.
oh
but it
yeah,
was,
and they're just hitting nothing.
well, it was nothing but their friends.
It was
they was
crazy.
just hitting each other's
never seen anybody
friends.
beat each other up before.
And then he's laughing, and then the other guy that was outside just came in and
Oh,
just
and
started
like a bowling
just
ball.
like a bowling ball. He was just
Yeah.
hitting them all in the back of the
he
head.
came in hot.
He came in a little hot, kind of like we're coming to this podcast today. We're coming in hot today.
And a little toasted
a little
barrel.
toasted
little
barrel.
toasted.
Yes,
Yes.
a lot of bets.
A lot of betting going on.
A lot of bets going on today. I was down 100 and
20 bucks or
no, I was 145
Ooh,
total,
Wow.
and 25 to my kid who's 13. I was down 25 to him, and I was down 120 to a friend of ours who owns a beach house that we stay at when we play in the Florida Panhandle. And I was down, and then all of a sudden, I made 2 shots in a row, and it's like a little floating basketball goal, and we were up on the second tier of the deck, like throwing at it the whole time. I hit 2 shots in a row and instantly went from 120 down to 40 cash up.
Yeah.
I ended up blowing that lead, but then I beat my kid and erased my $25 debt.
Mm.
You
So,
can't say that on the podcast. Beat your kid.
Yeah, you beat your
You can't say
kid.
that.
no, I can say, hey, this is a Southern podcast. I beat my
I beat
kid.
my kid.
In fact,
When necessary.
everybody out there, beat your children when
children.
necessary.
Well, we already know the first cut of the show. This is brought to you by Alabama Yellowhammer. Beat your children. Okay, great.
I don't understand how
Bring the hammer.
why I'm always the guy that gets cut.
Censored.
I'm censored hard.
You did say he got censored the most.
9 bits.
9 bits
How
that I
many was
did.
How many was I?
I only had to take out somebody's name for you, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got 9 things I said couldn't make a podcast. But, like at some point we got to cross the line to make sure there's still one there.
It's true.
So it's like maybe if we get our Patreon started, everybody can see the things that was on the cutter.
I like that idea.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the real show?
We'll have a
you gotta pay
greatest
for it.
hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're going to do it like we'll do it OnlyFans.
Ooh, I like that.
dude, if I did
podcast.
OnlyFans, all I
Already-
do is
already
shave
have
my
a feed.
chest.
It'll just be us with our shirts off. And we're just like, you're
Playing
not.
with my nipple the whole
Yeah.
time.
Hey, well, the more money they give, the more clothes I put on.
Yes.
That's what we
I
gotta
remember
do.
that.
Yeah.
Rock the South was in town.
Oh,
Pretty good little
yes.
show with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Do y'all like him?
I love
I do.
Morgan
I do.
Wallen. I really do like.
I haven't seen him, but I would like to.
I've never seen him live, but I hear good things.
What's some of the better shows y'all been to?
That's a great
Concert wise.
concert wise, as far as
I know you see a lot of even like what's the gay guy who plays the piano? Elton John.
I haven't been to see Elton John. Would I like to see Elton John in concert? Yes, I'm not gonna
you've
lie.
seen him before.
No, I haven't.
I thought I heard you. It was a what? Am I crazy? I thought he went to see Elton John in
I
Vegas.
did not see Elton John in Vegas.
Crazy.
Was it? Who did you see in Vegas?
I've seen a few artists in Vegas. I've seen Aerosmith,
Okay.
which was that's an awesome show. I don't care.
I've seen Aerosmith the last time they came to Birmingham, which was a really long time ago. They've had
Yeah.
like 5 or so shows here. They canceled every one.
Yeah.
They were really good. But now, my God, they're cripples.
Let me tell you something.
He still gets around.
As old as he was,
Mhm.
he was shirtless, standing on top of the piano, singing "Dream On."
Mhm.
Unbelievable. The only way that you knew you could really tell Steven Tyler's age was we were in this place called the Park MGM.
Mhm.
All right, so it was a more intimate venue, but like intimate as in larger than maybe say Iron City in Birmingham,
Yeah.
larger than that, but still.
Which
it
I've
was-
seen a lot of good shows there.
I've seen
by the
great
way.
shows.
But I will
I've
say
seen
this:
great.
the booking, the booking changed, and it's like you look at their schedule now, and I'm just like, it's nobody that
I love
I'm
that.
not
Playing
saying
there
they
is
don't book
awesome.
good
Their
shows,
sound
but-
there is
yeah.
great.
Yeah, everything about that place.
I'm not sure about the.
But
what's
when they
happening.
first opened, I mean, I've seen Manson, I saw Bush, I saw
Yeah.
Buck Cherry,
Yes.
I've seen
We
Josh
saw Bone
Turner,
Thugs there.
I've seen
Saw
Dwight
Bone
Yoakam,
Thugs, yeah.
I seen Method Man and Redman there.
Wow.
Damn, that's the one I wish I would have been there.
That
And
was actually
Snoop
a
Dogg.
really good show. Method Man Redman
Those
was
two
really
were
good.
the ones I missed that
The
I really
Snoop
want
Dogg
to
show, though, I heard that Snoop Dogg actually didn't play. He was actually it was a
He was doing a DJ set, but still, he's such an entertainer.
Yeah,
you know,
I
it would have
miss
been
Snoop Dogg.
dope. Him on
Snoop
stage
Dogg.
would have been awesome.
I didn't even know he would do that. That's crazy. Just up there DJing.
So
Just
back
like
so
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
so Elton
Oh,
John.
anyway, Elton
So
John. So Sir Elton John, not so Elton
So
John.
how
but
was
Sir
that?
well, if we're going back to Aerosmith, the show was awesome. But the only way you could tell that he was getting a little older is, I mean, you got to respect the guy that's been singing and writing his own things for like 50 years.
Mhm.
There was a huge like teleprompter that had the lyrics to his song like karaoke.
Oh,
That's the
God.
only thing. But I mean, dude was crushing it.
So he's a lot like Joe Biden. He's like the world's largest teleprompter.
Yes.
And he still gets it right. Wouldn't it be fun? Dream on, dream on, dream on.
He just-
love it till my head comes true.
What comes after
Yeah.
Dream On?
Dream on, dream on. I do love Aerosmith. I went through a phase where I'd listen to a lot of
Well, first-
I love Aerosmith.
That was the first CD I ever bought.
Amazing.
Get a Grip when I was in
Oh,
third
I
grade.
never grew up.
Had Living on the Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Crazy.
Oh, I love Crazy.
Oh, those
that part
videos.
when it stops and it just goes, and it's just like,
Alicia, that was like the
Alicia Silverstone and his daughter.
Yeah.
Liv Tyler. Of course, those videos also
Liv
shaped
Tyler.
me.
Hmm.
Well, for you guys who are much older than me, that'd be kind of like that video was kind of like the what's the video where they
Wicked
roll
Games.
around Wicked Game? Look, he already knew it. He already knew it because he's old.
Mm.
Yeah, he already
She had a
knew
lot
it.
of sand in different places.
Yes, little Chris Isaac.
So, when you went backstage at Elton John, how did that pan out?
Well, there wasn't a lot of panning going on.
So, Aerosmith, who else did you see in Vegas? Did you see Bruno Mars or somebody?
I saw Bruno Mars last year on the 4th of July in Vegas.
I saw Bruno at Birmingham.
I've heard
Yeah,
that's an amazing show.
He is good.
So my wife.
But you're surrounded by, teenage girls.
Well, that's what I liked about the.
Oh, that's what you liked about it.
No, that's what I liked about seeing him in Vegas. It was not a teenage girls around. It was 4th of July. It was more people my age, I think.
Keeps bumping into me.
Well, at least it said teenage. It would have been
Hey,
cut on the cutting room floor.
I see you're with your father. What does he do for a living? I think he might want to exchange numbers.
Hi, Tim Parker.
All right. I think, to me, one of the newer ones that I've seen a lot of people go. Garth Brooks is probably one of the best shows.
Garth
I've
was a
seen.
great show.
And I've never been not that I wasn't a fan. I just wasn't into his music
I
at the
still love
time
him.
that it was huge.
I always loved
I was
Garth
into
Brooks.
like all the other stuff that was going on at the time, and everybody else that was into the black and white shirt, Garth.
Oh,
all that.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, cool, it's country music, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
That man doing that show.
Oh, full respect goes to that man.
Luke Combs is one of my more favorite ones. This newer.
Haven't seen him live yet, but plan on it.
Haven't seen him yet.
I do. We sing a few of his songs. We always try to cover his stuff, which is
When Aldean, I've seen Aldean and Luke Bryan like a few times, and I like they're great performers. They're great entertainers.
Yeah.
But as far as like the new music that Luke puts out, I'm just like, I don't like it. I like Luke Bryan's older stuff, but his newer stuff is just like
it's not even that. I don't like the way he sings.
Yeah, he's riding a roller coaster or
Very-
something. It's just I don't like it.
I can't do. We have a very good friend of ours as a comedian that can do his vocals.
Yes,
Fantastic.
I love
It's
it.
like he sings straight through his
Yeah,
nose.
I like Eric Church.
it's a good
He's
ride.
pretty close.
I like the writing of Eric Church more than I like his actual.
He's not a great. I've seen him in concert. He's not a great entertainer,
Yeah,
but
the
I
music.
like his music.
Yes,
I don't know. I guess I hope I don't alienate someone by this because that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to offend or alienate anybody, but he's good. I'm not. I'll put it this way: he's not my first. Whenever I'm trying to find something to listen to, I never find myself reaching for an Eric Church song.
right.
Yeah,
that's
But
just
if I
myself.
run into him, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's dope. I tell you what, I didn't like any of his music until I saw a documentary and how he wrote 125 songs per album
Damn.
and then picked the top
That's
12.
wild.
That is, I mean,
That's
That's
a lot
sick.
of songs.
straight props to you for that. That is
Yeah.
a lot of writing.
I like George Strait.
Well, yeah, everybody likes George Strait.
You
Amazing.
know who don't like George Strait?
Huh.
Elton John.
Elton John does not like.
They had some serious.
Is it because his last name is Strait?
Is it because his last name is Strait?
I think there's some beef there.
There's some. Heard it here first on the downside.
Yeah.
There's a riff going on
We're
between George Strait,
George Strait,
Elton John.
Two just these musical mongers, and it's just they're going at it. Who knows? I
Yeah.
love a lot of '90s rock, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Amen. Good stuff. That's what I was listening to when everybody was into the Garth situation.
I love
He was a
it.
big Silverchair fan.
Oh yeah,
I love Silverchair.
I love Silverchair too.
Fat Boy.
Candlebox.
Ooh,
Candlebox for sure.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of '90s bands. I've seen. I love Matchbox 20. I kind of consider them
Fuel, like Fuel back in the
I've
day.
seen Fuel, Nine Inch Nails.
Did you see Fuel at the music hall?
I didn't see them.
You saw Fuel at the music hall,
Yeah.
right?
Music Hall was just a hair right there before mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I've never got to go there because I don't think I was 18.
Yeah, that was one
At
of the
all.
last shows.
That's
was
actually
there.
one of the first places I ever went underage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Music Hall. And I'll never forget one time a buddy of mine, like, he got me in, and he of course I was drinking underage. I wasn't 21, and I'll never forget. Yeah. And I remember him like buying a couple beers, and like he turned around, and as he turned around, he kind of like sent it off to me.
Right.
I'll never forget that bartender, like, man, and she was like, no, and I'm just like,
Just disappeared in the
yeah, oh yeah, I was gone.
Like, I always get jealous of people talking about great shows they saw at the music hall. We got a friend of ours that saw Hootie and the Blowfish like 3 weeks before he blew up.
Mm-hmm.
So he said it was like a Wednesday night. He was in there, and he said he was like, man, this band's really good, really solid band. He goes, and then like 3 weeks after that, Let Her Cry come out.
Yeah.
Or no, not Let Her Cry.
The other big one.
The other big one that he had.
It's so big we don't remember it.
Dude, you know what used to be big is the Crawfish Bowl.
Dude.
You used to have City Stages, but I was a huge fan of Crawfish Bowl.
was amazing.
City Stages was okay
Yeah,
to
Crawfish.
me. Crawfish Bowl when it first
The
started,
Schaefer Crawfish Bowl, wasn't that what it was?
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Never went to either one.
dude. So I remember when it was free,
Yes.
and then it became like a do you want to
Weekend
make a donation?
Right.
You could donate anything, and it was bring your own cooler. You bring your own beer or whatever. You
Yeah.
could take any
The
amount.
Schaefer Ice Center
Great.
Crawfish Bowl.
Great rock bands, man. It was like, and then it became this thing where it was bigger and it was like make money and make money and make money, and then they started. It was so weird, man. It would be like where we have LL Cool J playing with Guar. Or something.
Yeah.
It was just something weird. It was like these the crowds didn't mix, and it just the whole thing was just got.
I did
weird
hear,
and
and
stuff.
maybe we can check this, but I heard that John Mayer played there before he was famous. Like, he opened a show with him and an acoustic guitar, like on one of the main
I don't know.
stages.
I did hear that like Bare Naked Ladies gave a lot of credit for playing, and that's like how they thought Birmingham kind of put them on the map back in the day. Yeah,
I'm gonna go see
and
the
they're
Bare Naked
okay.
Ladies.
I mean,
But they just had great.
They had a
marketing
couple
with
of
that.
songs that were fantastic.
They
That
had
one that
some
was
okay.
that put him on the map.
Chicken in China, the Chinese chicken,
have a drumstick, and your brain starts ticking. Watch X-Files with the lights on, the mail's on. I hope the smoky man's in this one, like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic. Guaranteed to satisfy. Hey, like Kurosawa, I'm at Mad Films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Something about a fucking backswing.
Speaking of samurai, if anybody's looking to get a little self-defense in,
Hey, we talking about fighting earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big Dave's Dojo. We got to hang out with Dave Geronimo.
he is the real deal.
This dude is cooler than cool.
He's
Yes.
been in
countless,
3s of 4s of movies.
Yes.
countless interactions with Hollywood's elite when it comes to
Martial arts.
karate.
Yes.
The art of karate. It's like
So
he likes to say
we were very proud to have
as a sponsor.
Big Dave's Dojo.
In Pleasant Grove, and it's right between the laundromat and the car wash.
That's right.
Yes, and they're our second official sponsor for the Downside podcast. So we'd like to give a shout
them
out
so
to Big Dave's Dojo. And at this time, we would like to play a little promo
Dave
video
Geronimo.
that he sent.
That's right.
This is Dave Geronimo.
Take it away, Dave.
Roll it.
Hi, I'm Dave Geronimo. It's Big Dave's Dojo down here in Pleasant Grove, Alabama. We right between the laundromat and the car wash. I'm here to teach you the art of karate. You might remember me from movies such as Black Dragon 14, Eye of the Serpent, and the award-winning PBS special Jean-Claude Van Damme, Get Your Hands Off Me. We specialize in things such as self-defense. We're going to teach you a thing or two about a thing or two. Maybe you need to fight off an ex-lover. Maybe somebody owes you some cash. Yeah, I want my cash, bitch. Is your wife cheating on you and you need to beat that other fella up? Maybe you've been bullied, or maybe you want to do the bullying. Maybe you want to have Taco Tuesday on a Friday. Big Dave's Dojo's even got a whopping 2.5 stars on the Googles. Just listen to this testimonials.
I've been a student of Big Dave's Dojo for now a whole whopping 3 days, and now my wife's not cheating on me anymore.
I've learned 2 things. To be home before 9, and fuck you, Linda.
I can sweep a whole kitchen floor in less than 20 minutes.
Now here at Big Dave's Dojo, we don't do colored belts. We don't want to offend anybody. So just come on down here and get yourself a belt. And do just a regular belt. We even specialize in the art of distraction. We're gonna teach you even proper forms. Look at that, you can't even see my hands, can you? We also have children classes. There's many artistics to the karate, like the strength of the kitten, the eyes of a salamander, the speed of a camel, the pestilence of the gnat, wisdom of a pistachio. We also gonna teach you the power of meditation. And we always gonna teach you the proper breathing techniques. Now I know it's Saturday night, you're probably sitting around watching Roadhouse eating pizza rolls. But we want you to come down here and learn yourself some self-defenses. You tired of coming home to chicken shit and waffle cones every night? Maybe you're not good enough. You tired of being the lactose intolerance? Are you tired of being a disappointment to your father because, well, you've always been a disappointment to your father? Maybe you're having trouble with your transgendering. You won't toughen up. You got a big ass old family and you tired of being the last one to get the all-you-can-eat breadsticks down there at the Olive Garden? Are you tired of everybody telling you that your brother's better than you and it's a real slap in the dick because you ain't even got a brother? Maybe your erection goes in different directions. Are you the kind of fella that goes down there to the Leonard Skinner concert, you go into the bathroom and you're kind of shy, so you take a urinal that's down on the end because you're scared some fella might be peeping on your package? We can help you on that too.
Oh, and we're back. Oh, hi, we're back. Hello, we're back.
Oh, hi.
We're back. Another shout out to our official sponsor, Big Dave's Dojo, in Pleasant Grove, Alabama. If you are interested in being a sponsor for this podcast, our number to call is 205-386-7274. Please leave all information there if you would like to be a sponsor. We will run your promos. We will create a promo for you if that's what you want.
Love to.
Yeah, love to.
So we'd love to do that. We've got a couple more on board you'll see in the coming weeks. Also, the number, once again, 205-386-7274 is a message number that you can leave comments. You can leave
stories,
tell
questions.
stories. We would like you
Ask
to give
about
us
the Elton John show.
Yes, I'll give you all the details.
All the deets.
All the downside details to the Elton John show that I saw in San Francisco. Great time.
A lot of
Also, we are going to be doing some prank calls on this podcast, and if you would like somebody to be prank called,
Yes.
if you would like to us
Give
to
us
reach
some info,
out,
a number.
we do have the prank call master here.
yes, Mr. Josh Roberts himself, one of the best prank callers we've ever heard.
And we're gonna play, and we'll play some of the older calls we
Yes.
did, like
Yes.
to start the show until we.
Just so you know what we're talking
Yeah, so you'll get a taste of those.
Yes.
Yes, sir, can I help you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My name is Bill Matters. I'm out here in the parking lot. My wife came in there about 4 hours ago to use the bathroom. I ain't seen her since. I was wondering if you could go in there and see. She said she done passed out. She's got the diabetes and she's always horny.
I don't know why is this one noise, this one.
Who?
I don't know, phone is no more noise.
First of all, I don't speak Spanish.
I'm sorry?
Huh? Well, yes, what I said. You think you could help
I
me?
don't understand, buddy.
Well, I've been out here for 4 hours.
He's coming toward, no problem.
No. My wife went in there. I think she's stuck in the bathroom.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I think my wife might be stuck in the bathroom. She's a chronic masturbator. Once she gets to going, boy, I'm telling you, it's like a hoodlum on a banjo. You think you could check the bathroom for me?
I don't have who's the wallet? Yeah, phone is the forgot. I don't know understand.
No, she didn't bring a wallet in with her.
Is a wallet?
No, she didn't bring a wallet in there with her. Maybe a chihuahua. But if she
I
took...
don't see no more 4 hours. That's when he's go.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Is anybody stuck in the bathroom? Have you heard any obsessive moaning?
I don't see no more. That's when I'm check the bathroom.
What's the wine cooler section look like?
He's already checked the bathroom. I don't see no more.
Who?
He said already checked the bathroom. He said no more.
No, she's not from Tijuana.
No.
Yeah.
You know, a story that popped up, and I'm saying this because of Greg is a big WNBA fan, and I can't think of the girls. Did you see where the girl had the
marijuana?
The vape. Well, it was the little vapes, the vape
Sure.
things.
Yeah.
The little. I'm not a vaping guy. I know
Right.
this guy vapes his dick off.
Yeah,
This guy is a vapor.
They call him the vaporizer.
He's a vape.
Obviously.
But she had the vape pens that had a little
THC in them.
in them. Mm-hmm. 9.5 years.
God.
Yeah, I mean, the Cincinnati Clitorises are really going to miss her on the on this
it's
coming
clitoral.
up season, or if they're mid-season, or if
They're already in season.
They're in season.
I think. I don't
Huge fan, but I don't know when their season starts.
know. Oh no, they're probably not in season.
Well, I don't know. I know that she
The
hurt.
horses are always in season.
She hurt hundreds of fans by not being on the court. You know, hundreds around the world.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine just having something that simple though, and just boom?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Part of me is like, yeah, that sucks that anybody would ever go to jail for something like that.
Yes.
However, if
you know
you
going
are
in.
traveling to another country,
You gotta be careful.
maybe check what the fuck you're doing.
Extra careful.
Yeah.
Especially
If you're on
a
an
celebrity.
airplane, you shouldn't have anything with THC in it because, you know, it's illegal.
That's
Granted,
stout,
it,
though.
you know, I don't think it should be illegal. That's my personal opinion. Should she
Yeah.
be in trouble? No. Is she in trouble? Yes, because she broke the law in the country she went
It
to.
ain't our laws. We can't help you. We don't know
Okay,
nothing
yeah.
about it.
Do you think it's because she's black?
No, it's definitely because she's a woman. You know what I mean? No.
I want to get censored some too.
What's up, everybody? Week 2 of the Downside Challenge. It's not a good week. Not a good week for yours truly.
That was okay.
Week 1.
Great.
Week 1 results are in. Current standings is Josh 4 points, Jason 3 points. I got 2 points. Jason won all 3 of the games, which were the Auburn game, Alabama game, Georgia game. Josh won all 3 of his games, which were South Carolina, Mississippi State, and Kentucky.
Wildcats.
And he also picked correctly on the points for the Georgia-Oregon game. So he was the closest as far as total points. He picked 49. What was the total points of that
51.
one? 51. So
Good call.
he did very well in that aspect. I picked 41, so damn it. That sucks for me. And I picked Tennessee correctly. I picked Arkansas correctly, and I lost Utah, Florida. It was in my defense, that's a tough game to
I
pick.
tried to tell you.
It's a tough game to pick.
You were like idiots. I mean, yeah,
That's exactly what I said. These idiots and morons.
He laughed at both of us. I mean,
I was surprised there was games going on Saturday.
Yeah, Jason. You know, Jason will win this whole thing handedly because he doesn't watch football.
Yeah.
So
Very surprised.
actually, how much did you watch more football though? Because we were doing a challenge.
kinda.
I watched a little bit of football. Yeah. And then I was like, "Where's the baseball?"
Oh Jesus! Don't listen to him for real. He knows shit about football.
Waiting on college baseball to kick in.
All right. So we got index cards this week. Winner of the week prior gets to pick first. So it's Mr. Josh himself. What's the first game you're going to pull out the stack?
I feel like I'm going to go here.
All right. What you got?
Missouri at Kansas State.
That's not a bad. All right. Jason,
I
you
get to just
pick?
pick any one of these here. Mm-hmm. How about this one here?
Ooh. App State at Texas A&M.
All right. I'm going to not look. Shuffle up a little bit. Do a little something. Probably going to pick the hardest game to pick because that's what I did last time. South Carolina, Arkansas.
Damn it. That is a tough one.
It's a tough one. That is
I know
a
where
tough
I'd
one.
go, but that's tough.
That's a tougher one. All right, you want to go ahead and give these or pick all three games? And then
I
give
think
our
we'll pick
picks?
all three of them.
All three.
Yeah.
All right, so you go next.
Yeah. Oh, come on, baby. Mississippi State at Arizona.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
a tough
were
one,
talking
man.
about that one earlier.
That is a tough one.
That's tough.
Kentucky at Florida.
Ooh,
That's
that's semi tough too.
I honestly, I didn't want that one, so I'm glad it's gone. All right, next one for me. San Jose State at Auburn.
Oh, boo.
Come on, baby. Hey, I deserve it.
Baby, I'm gonna go Central Arkansas at Ole Miss.
All right.
Ooh, Tennessee at Pitt.
Oh God, he got a tough one.
Ooh, you got a tough.
You got a tough one.
Just so you know, App State almost beat North Carolina Tar Heels.
I mean, yeah, they really did.
It was a crazy game.
All right, and my last one is going to be Wake Forest at Vandy.
Ooh, that's tough.
A little
too,
tough.
I think.
Little tough. Just to show you what
Oh my
was left
God.
on the.
So
We had
nobody got-
Samford, Georgia.
Nobody drew Alabama.
I know.
Alabama at Texas and Southern at LSU.
Well, that was going to be the
yeah.
that's
The game of the week is going to be
is Alabama
Texas Alabama game.
Texas Alabama is the game of the week, and the rules still apply. If you didn't tune in last week, we picked just the winners, no lines, no over and under, just the winners of the game. And then the game of the week this week is Alabama and Texas, and total points. Whoever's closest to total points wins the extra bonus point for the week. So let's get to picking, guys. What are you thinking? Where are we at?
Jason.
Go ahead, Jason. What do you got?
Oh, I get to go ahead. All right, I'm going to go over App State. Texas A&M. I'm going to go Florida over Kentucky, and I'm going to go Tennessee over Pitt.
Nice.
Okay.
That's hard picks, honestly. So,
Tough.
that's tough picks.
The Kentucky Florida is just.
Here you go.
either
Go ahead and
way.
circle yours up so we can
Yeah.
keep them up, man.
Man,
That's what I like about this this format, though, because it's luck of the draw, man. Because you just almost every week there's like a cupcake game.
yeah.
So, and last week I got the hardest one. So
Yep.
I hate all of y'all. And it was close, though. You got to admit that was a really good.
Oh, yeah.
Utah Florida game was a great game.
Yeah.
Also, like doing the challenge because I actually watched that game and cared a lot more.
It was a good game though. It
was a good game.
It was one of the best games on.
So, starting out, I'm gonna go Arkansas to take care of business against South Carolina. Pick the home team there. That's gonna be a good game, though. If Arkansas does pull it out, it won't be but by a touchdown, maybe.
Yeah.
Auburn obviously is going to take care of business against San Jose State, and this one is tough. Man, I went against the SEC last week, and you know how I feel about that. I'm going to go against them again. Wake Forest taking care of Vandy. Vandy has played well, but they've also played two high school teams. So,
With my picks, I'm definitely going to take Ole Miss. Oh, these are tough. I don't know anything about Kansas State. But it's hard for me to go against the SEC. These are both away, though. I got to go Missouri, and I think Arizona did good this past week. It's like they did play somebody, but it's hard for me to just – I still got to go Mississippi State.
all right.
I got to take State. I got to go –
got to go SEC.
I
I love
go
it.
SEC. I'm 50-50 on these, but
Yeah.
I still
That's the way it
go.
was. Kentucky, Florida. 50-50.
That could
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly
but
some of
it's
these
that swamp.
And as this goes on, and you're getting more into the actual SEC conference games, it's going to get real dicey.
Yep.
So, so anything can happen, guys. So that's the pick so far. We got to go total points. I'm in last, so I'll go first. I'm going to go with, 53 is my total points for Alabama at Texas.
Do you have a score in mind? What do you think?
No, I really don't. I just know I feel like Alabama's going to score a lot on them, like a lot. I mean, and this is no disrespect to Texas. I think they're really going to be good in the next 2 seasons when they pay all the players to come there because there's no budget for it. So, but Alabama's going to handle business this week.
You got 53? Is that what you said?
53.
I don't know how the defense is on Texas.
Hand me that marker. I'll write 53 on here.
I'm going to go 43.
43.
It's low.
I feel like it might be a defensive game.
All right, 43. Write it on yours.
Just put it anywhere.
Yeah, just write it down, just so we can keep up with it. I mean, obviously, we're going to keep up with it by.
Yeah.
We can watch our own
thinking there, buddy?
podcast.
I'm thinking.
It's going to be a high score? You think it's going to be a low score?
I think Sark is probably one of the best. It's probably my favorite offensive coordinator in Alabama. He's the best play caller I've ever seen. He's got some young talent. He's got a great running back, but he's got a freshman quarterback that they paid to come over. I think Alabama's defense gets the best of him, but I think Sark finds a way to score, so I could still see Texas getting 2 or 3 touchdowns. I don't know. Alabama's defense does look a lot better. So I'm thinking, I think I'm going to go. He said 50.
That's a 53.
3. I think I'm going to go 56.
I like it.
Cool.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to 56.
All right. We'll fill you in next week. If you'd like to, give our phone number a call with any kind of predictions you would have for the games that we picked. It's 205-386-7274.
Yeah, help me.
Help Jason
Help
make
me.
some picks next week. If you look forward to week 3, maybe you can give Jason some inside tips because he sucks.
Yeah, call that number. Give me some tips.
Anything else, guys?
That's it.
I think
Good
it's
luck.
it.
Good week for Josh. Good week for Jason. Poor week for me. But this is the week of the comeback.
Yeah.
It's comeback season,
Okay.
baby.
Okay. The downside challenge.
And we're back.
And we're back. So guys, we live in a day and age
Yes.
where these kids growing up, and I'm honestly, yes, we are older.
Yes.
And but I'm glad to be older.
Yes.
And one of the things that I've even witnessed firsthand is like today's generation when it comes to dating, and like the lack of being able to communicate and have a real conversation. So when I was going out back in the day, it's so crazy to think about, but you went into an establishment, you had a drink, you saw somebody, hi, I'm Joe. You actually
You
had
had to
a
get
conversation. You had a conversation, and there was this moment of anxiety that went through you of like, in your mind, you're playing it out. You're like, I gotta ask her for a number. Is she gonna give me her number? And I'm talking like it's not, hey, will you follow me on the Facebook?
Right.
It was a physical, written down
On a napkin.
number, or on your
Yes.
hand, or something.
And you're sweating.
Oh my god! So if you got the number, it was just this. I was like, oh my god, I got that girl's number. I've witnessed like when I ran the one club, I would see younger people be sitting like a guy here and a girl here, and the guy would be too nervous to actually go talk to the girl. So it's literally like one of those things of like, ooh, if I could just find out her name, I'll add her on Facebook. I can message somebody,
But
on
I can't
social
talk to him in
But I
person.
can't talk to him
Yeah.
in person.
Oh, my
Used
God.
to,
The experience.
the way you would do that is you would get a little bit of this, and you would put it to
Little
your
liquid
lip.
courage.
But people went out more. I think people
Yeah.
went, now people. I mean, I'm not saying people still don't go out,
Right.
But like, I remember when people used to go out on a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Yes.
huge. Now it's kind of more of a weekend thing,
Right.
and a lot of places are kind of niche.
You know, it's going to get worse too because I've seen this raising a child who's now 13. Like back in the day, like for instance, when you were like 12, 13, you'd want to have a birthday party, have some friends over, all your friends from school.
Yes.
You want to hang out with your friends on the weekend, like
Yes.
do something.
Yes.
Dude, they don't ever, no.
They just want to get on a headset.
They get on a headset now.
Yeah.
It's all virtual gaming.
crazy.
And that's the way they hang out. I mean, till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up for work. He's still in there laughing
Yeah.
with a VR thing on his face, playing games. And I'm like, don't you want to like invite some of your friends over, come hang out, do something? I'll take you guys somewhere Saturday. Like if you want to go to
But they're doing
bowling
everything
or-
they want to do right there.
right there. and I'm telling you, that's going to bleed over to when they're 18, 19,
Sure.
20. I mean, is it going to be like, what's your gamer tag? And then I'll hit you up through there, and then maybe we'll get together for a little over the pants loving.
But it's like
you know?
it's like the whole hanging out thing. Like there actually used to be like real nightclubs. Or used
Yeah.
to, there's not any nightclubs really anymore, even in Birmingham. And even the live, live. And we talked about this last time.
Yes.
But live music was just that was my jam.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was my thing. Like I wanted to see a band and then a really good DJ playing in between the sets.
Sure, good
it's
times.
It's so hard to sell that these days.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just.
Well,
I
the
mean,
places
you have live
like-
music, but it's
Like
not
Jason and
what
I
it
play
used to
live
be.
music every weekend, but
Yeah.
even we know that the places that we play are older crowds, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get some younger folks in there from time to time. They usually dig it or whatever, but it's a very small kind of crowd that are below, 25 now?
And we wouldn't even know that they were there because they're not going to come up to you and talk to you.
Oh, no.
But everything's so fancy and everything. Like another thing that when I used to go out being younger, used to never we would never be like, oh, let's go to a bar that has food. That was the thing that came on.
Oh, yeah.
Later on, like we used to go eat, like have a good dinner
Yeah,
before
and
we
then
went
go to
out,
the bar.
and then we would go to the bar. You went to the bars all night.
Yeah.
The only meal you were gonna have is when you leave at 4:30 in the morning. It's
On
the
the
hot
street,
dog guy.
yes.
You know
Hey.
what I mean? And then
Hot dog guy.
and then you wake up, you pass it, and you got mustard all over you, and you're like, oh, I must have had a really good night last night. I
Either
got
that
some
or
mustard.
you hit the Waffle House.
Or you hit Waffle House. Waffle House was it.
But now I don't know if you know you can't do that anymore.
Oh,
Do you know that?
we
You
found
can
this out
no
today.
longer go inside and sit down at a Waffle House, at least in this county that I've seen, not one, past 9 p.m.
Yep.
9 p.m. and later is nothing but to-go orders. So you can't
Really?
even drunkenly go.
That's
Wow.
going to kill Waffle House, man.
Well, they must have ended that because of all the riffraff and stuff. We've had some pretty good times.
That's
with
all they
Waffle
had.
Dude, in the Waffle House,
all they had.
the Waffle House probably one of our best times
Yeah.
as a drunken night
Yes.
together was
Yeah.
the Waffle House
was
in
great.
Panama City
Panama
Beach.
City.
I think you were on a whole nother level.
I wish I had that on video.
I wish
said
we
that
did
still to
too,
this day.
but also we probably couldn't show half of that.
No, but it was funny.
At one point, my man just screamed out, "Blueberry syrup shots for the whole bar on me."
On the house.
On the
bitch.
house. And
It
then
was
he-
great.
And then he told everybody he was going to sell sea turtles. And when the woman who was very
You
against
can't
that said,
sell
"You
sea
can't
turtles."
sell sea turtles," and my
Yes,
drunk
I
friend
can.
goes, "I have 100% satisfaction rate on eBay.
I can do whatever I want.
Whatever I want."
You're not my best friend. Dude, she was actually she literally thought that
She
was
went from like, I can't wait to help you guys out to, you can't
Yeah,
sell
you can't
sea
sell
turtles.
sea
Sell
turtles?
sea turtles.
I love when
First of
people
all,
don't know that things
Why?
are funny.
Exactly.
It's like,
They take it too serious.
at the same time, fuck it, I'll sell a sea turtle tomorrow.
I ate a sea
Yeah.
turtle before I got here.
I
Yeah.
had sex with one.
Did you? Well, I mean,
Put a tadpole in it.
Ow! Make me say, ow! I love a good sea turtle soup. What do you think, you know? But back to society and how
Yeah.
everything has changed and evolved. I don't think, like me,
Devolved.
I don't think I would make it
No.
going out like I used to.
well, first of all, there's nowhere to go out like you used to.
No.
That's the truth, man. There's nowhere. Back in the day, you had a Monday night special at one of the clubs downtown. You had a Tuesday night, like there was an event.
Bell Bottoms used to have fight night and Jello
Fight night, Jello wrestling.
But just imagine though what's going to happen like 20. You know, when your kid is you know,
Yeah.
sitting
Oh,
before
I
you.
have no idea.
I just think it's funny though how like the generation he's growing up with, they're going to step back and go, God, I remember when we used to really party. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's going to be
that's-
so different. It's going to be like a different because every generation
is like that.
is like that. Everybody
100%.
goes through that phase of where like, well, everybody younger than
Like,
us,
y'all didn't
sucks
get
at
it.
life.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
Yeah.
They're morons. We hate them.
Yes.
They're ruining everything.
Yes.
All this hipster water and coffees and teas, and we can't do anything, and you don't want to eat steak anymore. And it's just crazy because it's going to be something different
Yeah.
in 10, 15, 20 years. It's like this, ever revolving cycle.
It
So
is.
we're saying it now, but it's like, I'm biased because I am the age I am,
Right.
and I am the generation I am. But I'm biased because I look at us and say we're the last of the greats.
Oh, of
like
course.
I say, we're the last John Waynes.
Yeah.
You can't fight nobody no more. They want to sue you or have
Yeah.
you
Right.
repress charges.
Right.
All this bullshit.
Right.
You can't say anything anymore. You have
That's-
to walk on each other.
Yes.
Everybody's so
Eggshells.
sensitive.
You can't make a podcast, and even though you're in corporate America, say what you want to because
Yeah.
Jason, who edits the videos, will fuck your
Yeah.
shit up, dickhead.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, this place is great. We owe everything
Yes.
to Tammy.
Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
People, we also, like I said, we're raw dogging this episode.
We are.
We came in here.
Yeah.
We have had just a drunken pool day, and we
Yes.
said we're
All day.
Greg actually still pressed to shoot.
Yeah,
today.
he was like,
I didn't look.
So if
here's
it's
what I
bad-
said.
So if it's bad, you have him to
well,
blame.
yeah, that's fine by me. But I said we're filming a podcast
Yep.
today, and then we started drinking, and halfway through the drink said, "Hey guys, we're filming a podcast today."
Yep.
And then he goes, "I don't know about that," and I said, "All right." No more drinks. Go home. Get
Yeah.
your shit. Time to film.
But when
the
you
podcast.
ripped your diaper off and just threw it down, that's really what.
that, well, first of all,
we were all like, we're filming this podcast.
how the fuck was I was gonna get my point across?
I don't know. It was
Hey,
amazing.
we're filming a podcast, aren't we?
we are.
That's right.
And I got just enough fucking A&D ointment on my rash, so I feel good enough to sit here and talk to you.
Dude, we're gonna have a little Porski for
I think
our finishing moments.
I think we do the same.
Yeah, little,
Yeah,
little,
well, hold on one
little
second,
tiny
dude.
Porski.
I got just touch left. Hold on.
I must have gave him a big pour.
Not a big pour, just
not a big
little
pour, but I
Porski.
opened. I'm not like you pussies. I opened a beer.
What kind of beer is
Thanks,
that?
Tammy.
This is a Beta Andy Gator.
Oh, great. Something
Is it no? Is it
hipstery.
no? I'm sorry. Straw Gator.
Awesome. That sounds amazing.
I'll let you pour Greg's. How about that?
Yeah, you pour mine.
Fancy.
That sounds really good, guys. Nothing better than a straw gator.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well,
So, do you want to give a little toast?
I
A little
like
toasty poo. Because we had some good times and some bad times. Share some laughs and some cries.
And some cries. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, this is the Downside Podcast. Please make sure to reach out to us. Telephone number 205-386-7274. If you have any interest in joining on self-defense classes at Big Dave,
Yes.
Big Dave's dojo, we're going to try to have him on the podcast.
He's in Pleasant Grove, in between the laundromat and the car wash.
Right next to the laundromat and car wash. You can find
you
them.
can't miss
You
it.
cannot miss it. Once again, telephone number 205-386-7274. Give us a call with all of your questions, comments, prank phone calls, whatever you would like to do. We
Maybe you got a little shit on your dick.
hey, a little piss on your hands. if they got that going on, guys. We'd love to help you out. Cheers to you, fellas.
Yep.
cheers.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Dick.
Thank you, Dick.
Cue the fucking music.
So I haven't made films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai.